charger.
Put my phone back in my pocket. Hey,
Happy Saturday,
Happy Saturday,
everybody.
everyone.
I'm so confused on what day, what time, what is like. I'm so confused.
it's definitely confusing as to what's going on right now.
Yeah.
Where is it Monday? No. Is it Friday? No.
And it's
It's
even
Saturday.
more confusing because it's like the open chat. So like, hopefully we get to see some people we haven't seen in a while.
Oh yeah,
but
it's
like,
true. It's not a members only.
Yeah, it's just very confusing. I know it's kind of an odd time on a Saturday, but hopefully,
Yeah.
Vinny.
Hey, Vinny, what's going on, brother?
Thanks for joining us.
Hopefully a few people will be able to pop in.
Yeah, and say
Yeah,
hello.
there's some people here hanging out already. Let's see the
Before-
numbers, but
13 of you.
happy
Oh,
Saturday,
wow.
everybody. Yes.
13 people here.
Before everybody goes out and enjoys their Saturday night, we thought we'd
Yeah.
squeeze ourselves into your life.
Yeah, we kind of thought this would be a good time to pop in and say hi to everybody.
Mambo,
Hey, Mambo.
What's up, Mambo? Happy Saturday. I
Art-
almost said Friday.
Ginger.
Hey,
Art Ginger.
Ginger, what's going on,
Thanks for
brother?
joining us.
These are hot.
And
John.
John. Hey, how's it
Hello.
going?
Hey, John, what's going on, man? Good to see you.
Yes. Oh, it's so cool. This Amish gamer.
Amish Gamer, what is up, brother?
Hell to the O, Pete.
Hell to the Amish gamer.
Ooh, yeah, it's cold down here, man. Oh, man.
It's definitely chilly in the basement right now. I'm not sure what's going on. but
Junk
it's
food
chilly.
junction.
Junk food. Hey.
Junk Food Junction, what's
how's it
going
going,
on?
Brother
Brother
Neil?
Neil, how you doing, man?
So fun to see people. we
Happy
haven't
weekend, Janice.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I just had junk food.
Ali G.
Ali G.
Allie G, what's going on,
Wow.
Allie? Good to
Thanks
see
for
you.
joining us.
Oh my gosh, there's 17 of you guys. If you want to say hi, we'd love to hear from
Yeah,
you.
pop in and drop a comment.
Obviously, no pressure if you want to just watch, but
Or-
hello and welcome.
Yes,
Thank you.
happy Saturday, everybody. I don't know, have we ever done a Saturday live
Way
stream?
back in the day, we did. I
Did we?
think.
Okay.
Did we? Some random ones?
Yeah, when we didn't really have like a schedule.
Yeah, we kind of were
Yeah.
floating.
And
Floaters.
during the pandemic, there was probably, we
Well,
probably
during the
did a lot
pandemic,
more.
there's nothing else to do.
Pull on your sweater.
Holy crap, I do.
I mean, how old is that sweater?
It's a little old.
It's moth eating.
Actually, I was going to say it's got a paint stain here and here.
Don't you like? We didn't even intentionally all dress in the same.
No,
color
you
hoodie.
pointed that out. It's like, oh yeah, we're all wearing like, well, Eric's in blue, you're in gray, I'm in gray, but
It's just
sort of different
we're-
shades
Yeah.
of gray.
we're in our
50
Saturday.
shades of gray going on here.
We're in our
Oh, boy.
Saturday cash.
Hey, Janice.
Christopher.
Hey, Chris.
Chris and Janice, what's going on?
Sure, a lot of us doing nothing on a Saturday, LOL. But it's early, so this
Oh,
is
yeah.
like the pre-Saturday night.
It's 5
We're your
here.
pre-gamers. You got a couple pre-gamers in with us before you guys go out there and tear it up on a Saturday night.
That's right. Everything got over COVID. Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
again,
John,
John. Hopefully
that's-
it wasn't too bad this time.
Yeah.
Hopefully you're feeling
It's
better.
still out there. So
It's still floating
you gotta
around,
take
so
care of yourself.
everyone take care of yourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like it has not gone away at all.
Michael.
Hey, it's Mike.
Mike, what's going on, man?
Yeah, it's Mike is like David time now.
That's right.
and
Oh.
Christopher time.
Mike's on his European tour still.
Yeah.
That's right. He's
Oh,
over
man.
in where are you now, Mike?
Mike's fancy.
He was in Italy, right? When we talked on Monday?
Rome, I think. Yeah.
Rome.
Fancy.
Mike's getting a lot of stamps on his passport.
Yeah.
No kidding. My passport is sadly blank.
Hopefully getting lots of air miles or air mile. No. I don't know what they have in the States.
We have air
Frequent
miles.
flyer miles?
Frequent flyer miles, whatever. Yeah.
Something like that.
Rack them up.
Yeah.
I wasn't even the one talking that time.
No, I just had you looking at the screen, so I thought you were,
Yeah.
I thought you were going to read
It's
something.
funny because you guys are always like, I thought you were going to say something. Like, I wasn't even talking
Yeah.
that time.
It is oddly cold in the basement right now.
I know.
Yeah, it's freezing down
Maybe
here.
we're just nervous.
Oh, Geneva.
Geneva.
Oh, wow. Switzerland.
Switzerland. Ooh, how's the chocolate in Switzerland? Well, I can't say
Svitz?
Switzerland. I heard they have the best chocolate, Swiss chocolate, right?
That's what they
Yeah.
that's what they're known for. Yeah. Swiss
Do
Yeah.
they have
chocolate.
Toblerones there? Is that where the Toblerone comes
I
from?
think so.
I
I
think-
think,
was it-
because
Is
the Alps.
Ricola Sweden?
Ricola.
Sweden?
I think so.
I think so.
But he's in Switzerland, not Sweden.
Sorry, I did yell at Ricola. Is where they're
Oh, sorry. What did I say?
10 p.m. feels so strange to watch you live than 12 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Well, at least it's a little early
Yeah.
for Chris.
Yeah, exactly. You're not like up, middle of the night watching us.
Lind is my favorite chocolate.
Lind is a
So
good shot.
good.
Yeah.
Lind is good.
Especially the red lint.
Yeah, like just the milk chocolate one. Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, the
No,
first time I ever had it, my poppy had it years
this is
ago.
what we're live on YouTube.
That's
That
right.
was a little delayed.
That was a
my
real slow
reaction.
delay. Yeah, let me turn off the notifications so we don't get distracted. Go into focus mode.
We have to be focused right now. All of our attention
Focus.
on the stream.
And welcome to you guys watching. Thank you for peeping in.
Yeah, we
Those of
appreciate you guys hanging out with us on the Saturday Is this still afternoon? It's not Saturday night yet, is it?
No,
No, it's afternoon. Like,
I feel like
evening?
6 o'clock is like sort
Yeah.
of
I guess this is
evening.
evening.
Honestly, I wasn't sure if anybody would. I know Saturday in the middle of the day is like a weird
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
thank you
So
guys.
there's 20 people here. That's amazing. Thank you so much.
Yes, thanks for hanging out, guys. We appreciate it. Another fun live stream.
25-ish different flavors, raspberry cream. We have a couple of Lind outlets.
Yeah, there used to be an outlet store here that had like all sorts of crazy flavors.
There's one at the outlets.
Is it
near
still
here.
there? Okay.
Yeah, and they always give out samples.
Oh,
Cat and Matt are in the
Whoa.
chat.
Cat and Matt,
Cat,
what's going on?
Thanks for joining us.
Well, Mike, if you send me a big old bag of red ones, we'll see what we can do because the red ones are good. I wish they had peanut buttery flavored ones.
I'm surprised they
I
don't.
wonder if they do. Yeah, it seems like
Yeah.
The raspberry cream sounds intriguing too.
That sounds all right.
I'm not a fan of the dark chocolate ones.
I'm becoming more of a fan of dark
I'm-
chocolate.
That's
I
good.
don't mind like because you get the here at Swiss Chalet at the Festive Special, they give you the 5-pack of Linds that are each one's a different flavor, and
Yeah.
they're not bad. That
I
dark
mean, I
chocolate.
don't. I
Yeah.
eat
And there's a
the,
sea salt one too, and
Sea salt.
actually
yeah.
all of them are not. They're good, but I still like the red one the best. But
yeah.
The other one I
I'll eat
usually,
them all. I'm fine with
I'll
that.
usually pass them on the white chocolate.
I'll eat that one first just to
Yeah.
get it. I'm not gonna throw it out. I don't waste chocolate, but I'll eat it first just to get it over with. And then,
Poppy, when you
Well, look at
announced
this.
this, I swore there was no way it'd be free to watch.
Poppy, what's going on, brother?
Poppy's always thinking business. We gotta think more like Poppy,
Why?
making money. I'm just
He's
joking.
probably has like a hot date or something. But it's still early enough that we snuck in before you guys all go on with your awesome Saturday.
That's right.
night.
We're like, we'll go
Yeah.
and get in there. We'll get in there early.
We'll sneak it. I'm sorry, I'm sitting awkwardly, but
I don't know. I'm doing karate right now, but I'll just be good.
bought some of the canned sea salt ones, but I can't find. You're a hot date with my PC editing a video of myself eating a cheesecake.
Ooh, you can't be a good cheesecake though.
Cheesecake is phenomenal. I love cherry cheesecake.
Yeah,
man.
cheesecake's good.
It
I've had
is,
some for so
yeah.
long.
I made one year, the one time I made
You made a cheesecake?
baked stuff for Easter. I did like a mini egg cheesecake.
Was
It was a lot of work,
good?
but it was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cheesecake is so good. I mean,
Thanks
I
for
can't
saving
remember the last
me,
time I had
please.
cheesecake, but
It's just very, very rich and heavy.
we need to
so-
do a video of the Cheesecake Factory just to go. Because
I
there's
think
only
yeah.
one around here.
In
Or
Toronto,
maybe you can
right?
take
Yeah.
us and you get a fancy new whip one day.
That's right.
Adding cheesecake to grocery order. Look at Poppy, you're an influencer.
See?
You influence.
Just like that.
I love
should
it.
post-
Changing hearts and minds.
You
That's
should
right.
post your affiliate link in the thing, and then they can order through there, and you'll get. Just kidding. It's a very influencer thing to do. Link down below.
Yeah.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, cheesecake's good, man. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you didn't say cheesecake. What did you say?
I'm not even reading the comments. I'm going based on what
I
Kelly said.
can't read from where I'm sitting.
Yeah.
I'm too blind from this angle, apparently. But
Cheese steak.
cheese steak. Well, you got half
Well,
of it,
we
right?
went off on cheesecake for no reason. I still love it. It's good. It's good.
Cheesesteak's still good, too, yeah.
Cheesesteak's phenomenal. Like a Philly cheesesteak. I love those.
So whoever said they were getting the cheesecake added to order, now ordered a cheesesteak as well.
But I was wondering why Poppy said cheesecake is also good. Okay. I don't have my glasses. You see me trying to lean in?
We're too old now.
I can read the chat. You want me to read it?
No.
Okay. No.
Eric, you can read properly, but you still don't read them, right?
What are you talking about? I read perfectly
No, everybody's
fine.
fine. He just reads it in his head.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Eric reads it in his head first. He doesn't say that, so he's just like reading it.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I mean that's
So I
very
guess I'm not reading the chat.
okay.
From here, I can't even read it. It's I'm at a weird angle where it's just like,
Yeah.
Murphy,
we should
you're
have
an
it.
elf.
We need to have it like up higher. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
If you
no,
like,
that needs to be full screen.
if you like cheesecake, just wait until you try a cheese shake Limburger, and strawberry is a winner.
I've never had Limburger cheese, but that's just it's really stinky, right?
I've heard it's stinky.
Yeah.
I've never had one myself.
Getting cheese. Arctic Ginger's still getting cheesecake. Yes.
Yeah, well, now you're in it. So, did someone mention cheesesteak or cheesecake?
So confused.
I
mean,
love both. I love all the cheese.
Anything
Items.
cheese related is usually
Yeah,
a good choice.
they're
Yeah.
good.
Maybe you could make a Reese PB. Oh yes.
A what?
A Reese peanut butter chocolate.
Oh,
cheesecake.
that would be
Oh,
good.
that would be really
We
good.
made
yeah.
that giant peanut butter cup the one time.
That was so good.
Why
That
do we
was
look so
amazing, yeah.
pale?
Because we're in Canada.
It's so
We haven't
gross.
seen the sun in like months.
Yeah.
The other day I was like, oh, you can see like, ugh, Piggly Wiggly.
Piggly Wiggly, what's going on?
Hey,
Hey,
Piggly Wiggly,
joining us.
you need to check your email. We
Yes.
sent you an email a while ago.
we're looking for your new address. So we
Yeah.
can send you a prize.
Yeah, it's been waiting for you. We've been waiting to reply. But yes, check your email.
Yes.
yes.
You're the last prize we have to send out from our way back to our Tritmus live stream.
It was only 2 months ago, Eric. Let's not be ridiculous.
It's March.
That's what I said. I was being sarcastic.
Oh,
We
okay.
got the extra Smarties for you too. I picked up a couple of boxes for you.
Oh yeah, we did. Did you eat them?
Nope,
That's
I don't
fine.
remember because I don't know where I put them.
I was gonna say I'm really impressed.
Yeah, no, they're we got
I mean, they may have to be taste tested like Janice's cookies.
cookies. Make sure they haven't gone stale. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
but yeah, I picked up 3 boxes. I think of Smarties. I can't remember now.
So what are you guys up to tonight? Anything exciting after this? You just chilling? Are you eating cheesecake, cheesesteak?
Milk steaks.
Milk steaks. Oh my god. Oh, John made my famous chili. I think it's more infamous than famous, but
How
thanks,
was it, John?
Yeah, was it good?
We haven't had Eric hasn't made chili for us since that day.
I need to do.
I can't. I won't.
I need to do an order because they forgot my salmon in today's order. Can Eric relate?
Oh, if there's no salmon in my house, I flip out. It's,
Well,
it's a problem.
You also, if you have to do another order anyway, then you definitely need to add cheesecake.
Yes, add the cheesecake always.
How convenient is it
Oh,
now to
sorry.
be able to just order groceries online?
But maybe this to come same address as last year. Oh, I thought you were moving.
Oh, we thought you moved.
But never mind. Okay.
Okay, if it's the same address, we'll send it
Yeah,
off.
okay. We wanted to wait because we're like, oh, if you're moving, we don't want to send it and then have it
Yeah.
miss you. So we're like, we'll just wait until.
All right. Well, that was our bad, so we'll send it out for sure.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I'm in the mood for dessert. See, you influenced people to have cheesecake that you weren't having, and then I was like a sheep.
Kelly
I
pulled
just
a homer.
followed, and everybody followed me, and now everybody wants cheesecake, even though cheesecake wasn't even a part of the initial conversation.
You're the oopsie influencer.
Eric catches salmon like a bear. Oh,
That'd be impressive.
cool.
Just catching.
I
it in
wish
his
I
mouth.
could. Just like that.
Your famous chili rocks.
Oh, thanks.
Nice. Hubby wanted to take me out for supper, but I can't sit too long, so I told him to surprise me with takeout. Yum.
Nice. Sometimes you can't be.
Oh.
It's fun going out to a restaurant, but sometimes just like a nice get some good takeout at home is.
You can sit in your comfy.
Yeah, it's nice.
Watch TV.
Put your feet up, rest that knee.
I
Give
am
hubby a
so
chance to
confused.
drive the new car.
Oh
I
man.
am so confused what's going on in my life.
Why?
Because I swear, was it an old, I swear that
I swear
somewhere
the
we
email-
saw,
Yeah, I swear the email we read said that Piggy was moving.
Or did we look at an email from the last Christmas?
Oh my gosh.
Maybe that's what we did.
what is wrong with us? Anyway,
maybe that's it. Maybe we looked at an email.
Piggy,
because
And
yeah.
thought it was a new email.
maybe
I don't know.
yeah.
But either way,
we will mail it out there.
Yeah.
I thought you had moved, and because you were moving in January or something. So anyway,
Yeah.
So we emailed you and said, hey, like when you move, let us know your new address. We'll send you the prize.
Yeah,
But
maybe we.
it looks like you moved in 2022.
maybe we read an old email. Yeah.
That must be it.
okay,
Anyways,
clearly
you
you guys know that we're just a mess.
So yeah,
Yeah,
we will.
well-
It's sitting here ready to get mailed, so we'll mail it out
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I guess you could say this is very on brand.
It is
It's
very
definitely
on
on brand for us.
we didn't. We didn't forget about you. We just apparently
No,
were
no,
waiting for
totally.
something
We
that didn't exist.
Obviously thought you were in the middle of moving and
Yeah.
didn't want you to miss it. So, but you moved a year ago, so
So you're definitely not going to miss it then.
you definitely know you're gonna get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
right.
god!
Sorry about that.
What else can we be confused about today?
Who chose to go live today? Like what?
It's because it's Saturday. We're not used to it. We're in our Saturday mode where we just don't have to think about things.
Well, we shot 2 videos.
We did shoot.
Then we did shoot 2 videos.
Yeah.
Yes.
We shot 2 videos. We shot 2 videos. Now we're live.
Piggy's on the lamb, right? I don't know. I feel like that was weird, but anyway, we straightened it. I'm glad you were here to straighten it
No,
out.
that's really because we've been waiting for this email.
In June, I will be 45. Well, happy early
Happy
birthday.
early
Oh,
birthday,
good
John.
gross, John. Yeah.
Yeah.
45. Yeah. Oh my God, we're so messy.
That's funny. No, we must 100%. We must have flagged
Yeah.
emails and had it flagged from an old one or something. Yeah.
I thought it was a new email.
Yeah, I have to look
Yeah.
and see because.
Unless it wasn't. No,
Anyway,
because we sent it. Never mind. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get
We'll
it.
look
We'll
at
get
it
it.
anyways.
We have an address
It'll-
for you, so
yeah, we'll send it out.
we'll just send it to
Whatever.
Piggy Trolls USA and just send it out and see where it goes.
Where it goes.
U.S. of A.
Okay.
and see what happens. They'll get somewhere.
I need a drink of my Coors Light seltzer.
Yeah, I'm drinking. What is this? Oh,
Mm.
Bud Light.
This calls for a Bud Light. I got Angry Orchard, little cider.
Good
Fancy.
choice.
Yeah,
Finally found it in a can.
it angers the blood.
Didn't realize that came in a can. Sounds weird.
You know, Angry Orchard comes in a can now. Yeah, a can, you say?
You want that in a can? I'll just have it right here.
What's the
No,
news?
Chevy Chase.
What's the news? Is Eric having a baby?
Who says this? Of course, it's Mike. No, I'm not.
No, I think we got everywhere. I think we got lots of people here. Should we make our official announcement?
Now, this is the problem with making a thing where we're going to make an announcement. Now there's all this pressure to make the announcement, and it's just I'm
Well,
so anxious.
Okay.
No. We're going to do it obviously, but I'm just nervous.
First of all, there's 23 people here. You can
Yes.
please hit the thumbs up. It would super help us. It's a free way to help our channel, and we
Yes.
really appreciate it.
Every-
And while you're down there, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. You'll be notified whenever a piece of new content for our channel goes live.
Every Friday, we're putting something new out.
Despite all my growth as a human who tries not to judge anyone for anything, someone actively choosing Bud Light still gets me going.
Yeah, I don't know why I got Bud Light. I don't really drink it that often. I just get random stuff at the beer store. I just bought a pack of Heineken this afternoon. It was like,
I'm drinking pink gin and lemonade.
ooh,
Yum.
Chris was
Nice,
steady
Chris.
with the gin. I almost bought a bottle of
Yum.
gin today, and so I got a bottle of, I bought a Havana Club dark rum. I love that stuff.
Oh, that's good stuff.
I
Spilled.
got hooked on it in Cuba. I've never come back. I've never changed.
I see, never came back. Mentally, I'm still there.
That's right.
Spill the tea.
I'm drinking Cuba Libras.
All right. Well,
All right, just a quick
want me to-
little. Hold on, just a quick little prelude. It's okay, Steve. Live your best life drinking the worst beer. It's cheap here, okay? Just a precursor. Like we said, we've been talking about something that we've been doing as an ad, like not an add-on to the trips, but with as well as the
The
trips.
three of us doing this.
Yeah.
A new
So
venture.
like we said, we're not stopping the trips. I don't want anybody to think that everything's continuing status quo with that. We just decided to do something a bit different, kind of something that we have been sort of like, throwing back and forth to each other that we wanted to try.
Yeah.
yeah.
We sort of tried to do a couple of videos in this genre on this channel, but
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but
more food related and stuff. It was like, we'll just,
Yeah.
it didn't make
So,
sense to do it.
we
on the trips.
also, again, I feel like I just want to say, we also completely understand if some of you out there have no interest in the other stuff.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally. It's, whatever. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. That's super cool either way. But, if you guys want to check it out and see what. But I'm going to have you guys close your eyes, okay? Close your eyes. Everybody out there watching, close your eyes.
Why don't you turn the camera off?
Yeah, I can, but it's part of the.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, close your eyes, everyone.
Eric, jeez, you're so
do,
literal.
do what Kelly says.
All right.
Everybody,
Thanks,
close
everyone.
your eyes.
You hit the stop camera button. All right.
Wait, close your eyes,
Everyone close your
everybody.
eyes. Ready?
Ready?
Yeah.
And 3, 2, 1, close them.
Okay, we're still here, but your eyes are closed.
You might have
All
to
right.
move.
I have so much anxiety.
Am I going to just hold it up?
No, just put it there.
All right. Well,
They can still hear us, so nobody
Yeah.
swear.
we should make a ruckus.
That's right.
We
Right
can
now,
probably put it a bit higher.
No,
Okay.
because it's just, you'll just have to stay out of the way for a second.
I'll stand over here while you guys do it.
We should pretend we're like something crazy's happening going on.
Well, they can hear you.
That's right. Hopefully you guys can hear us okay.
Oh my God! Put it back in the cage.
It's biting me.
Ow!
They come back on camera naked. Yeah, you can't do that on YouTube.
The OnlyFans is going live.
It's Trips OF After Dark.
You guys can do it. I can't be on there for that.
Why?
Because I don't want to block it.
Oh, okay.
All right, Kelly's now run off camera to leave us on our own.
Kelly's run
so you
away.
can see the thing, and then I'll come back in.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Bye-bye.
We're back. You can
We're
see
back.
us.
Yes.
So we are starting a podcast.
Yes.
We've got a couple episodes in the can. We are now going to be doing a podcast called Gen X Unfiltered. A couple of you guys I know guessed this when our last, whatever live stream
Some
we
people
did.
guess podcast.
Yes.
Or a radio show based on how this set kind of looks, I think.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
We've got, you can't really see it, but we've got our headphones, microphones. We got an audio mixer below us here. So we are going all in on a podcast.
Yeah.
We've been talking about doing this for a while. Kelly, come back in here.
Oh, shit. And that's the end of the podcast, everyone.
I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah, that was quick. Kelly just messed
Kelly's
with
now
Kelly.
Pants
Peter
in it.
Pants just to leave and change. Well, that was the podcast, everyone.
That's it. That's about the sum of everything.
Yeah, that was good.
It's
I don't
that
know. Is the poster in one shape?
We've been trying to use sticky tape to hang this thing up because we've been taking it down during our live streams, but that's it. Look at that. We were like, oh, we need something on the background, so we actually made a poster for so Gen X Unfiltered. We'll put a link in the chat, but you can find us now. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're everywhere all the podcasts are. Right now, there's just like a little trailer with some music, just strictly we wanted to make sure we knew how to upload. Honestly, we're like, it's all new to us. It's totally different than just opening it up on YouTube. So we've so it is there. It is live. You can search it. You can find us, Gen X Unfiltered. And
we have 3 episodes done and uploaded.
Yeah, we've got another one. So we have 4 episodes recorded.
Yeah.
It's we're gonna go live they're gonna go live every Tuesday morning at like 6 a.m.
We should probably stop it. Let's leave it down, I guess.
I'm just gonna put it down for
Yeah.
now. All right. She's back from
I almost
Did you change your
I
pants?
almost
Parts
peed
unknown.
myself. I was dying. I had to compose myself because I couldn't stop laughing. Like, are you kidding me? How many
All
times
right.
have we put that up and it's
Who
not
said that was?
valid?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, we totally ignored the chat there while Kelly bailed on us.
You wanted me to move so you could see the poster.
Okay.
Okay.
So I've kind of gone back in
Kelly
the chat a
turned
bit.
into a Okay, wait. I feel dumb, but I actually closed my eyes. I almost fell asleep.
That happens a lot. I think people watching
Kelly
this.
turned into a poster. We're good listeners. Don't forget. Oh, awesome. Can't wait. Oh, yeah. We're good listeners. Can't wait to hear the podcast. You make Kelly disappear.
David, what's going on, brother?
Just
That
like the
was
poster
hilarious.
falling.
David showed up when there's a black
Oh
screen.
my
Yeah.
gosh. Pretty much. That's about how we're going. Can we be guests on this? I'm pronouncing it with a hard G. And ain't nothing to stop me. Did I miss the big news? Nerdy Newfie food reviews.
Hey,
Hello.
Nerdy
Thanks
Newfie,
for
guys, what's
joining
going
us.
on?
I was just about to get back when it fell, and then I almost peed myself. Just the poster as the reveal. Nobody wants to see this pasty, non-tan skin. Ugh. But hello. But yes.
Yeah, we are super excited to do this. Like I said, for a while now we've been talking about doing a podcast, and we thought about like doing
like a
trips
podcast,
one,
but
we're like, it's like obviously everything we do is like in the food world. It's like that doesn't.
how do you like on a podcast? It's audio, right? For the most part.
Yeah.
Like, how do you show food in a audio format?
But also
yeah.
that, like, we were like, we felt like we'd be struggling for topics. Like, I don't know. And then this just came to us, and we're like, we have so many ideas.
We actually have like behind us here on the wall. There's a whiteboard. We kind of broke down all these, and we know stuff that we are interested in, stuff that we talk about.
Yeah.
In our live streams and all of this stuff. We kind of broke this thing all down, and kind of that's how we kind of came to like, well, we like talking about like, what stuff we're
Nostalgic
interested.
stuff.
We're all into music. We all talk about movies, TV shows, stuff like that.
But I think the biggest thing is what I've kind of said before, is that you're going to get a lot of like personal stories from us about things that happened when we were younger or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot more like we're talking about topics in general, but also talking about our own experiences.
Yeah, and that is exactly it too. It's more
personalized
stuff. Like, we're not going to talk, like we did an episode talking about like, I'm trying to think if you want to talk about some of our episodes. I mean,
yeah, we can say some generalized, like, don't,
if you want to, but either way, yeah, so a lot of it is our experiences growing up in this generation, and that's why we thought too, like, we talk a lot about this in our live streams with you guys. We'd make jokes about like The Simpsons and Seinfeld and Friends and all this stuff. So sort of talking about the shows, the movies, whatever, but also our remembrance of those times, those events, those things. So it's a much more.
Holy shit!
It's not
They're
like
subbing, and we didn't even put it in that. How did we not put the link in the chat?
Well, that's what we were trying to do.
How did they find the channel?
Because they really Googled it.
Yeah, like I said,
Oh,
it is live.
cool.
It's everywhere.
But we'll put the link in here.
I pointed to the poster
Oh my
as if it
God.
was still there. I'm like, oh
Or-
yes, of course, our poster.
The worst part about this is like we actually were like planned out what we were gonna say, and we're still a hot mess.
Well, we planned out a whole poster reveal. It's like, okay, we'll turn off the camera, we'll put the poster up, and the camera goes back on.
It's
It'll be a
gonna
big
blow their
reveal.
minds.
And then it
But
fell off the wall.
just like really quickly too, though, like we
So I'm gonna you
That's
keep
okay,
talking.
talking.
I'll put a link in the chat.
Yeah, and like I said, for some people the topics are going to be like not interesting because I know there's a lot of youngins out there, and if whatever. But
Yeah.
like I said, if you just want to hear fun stories about our own like growing up, then tune in. It's funny.
Yeah, and it's interesting topics. It's sort of a passion project, right? So I think
Well, it's stuff that we're different stuff we're passionate about. That really, again, we sort of as we did this and we started going down this sort of road of like we want to do a podcast.
Yeah.
It really made no sense to do this on the Trips
we
channel.
weren't gonna ever do that.
No, and that's
Yeah.
that's why we've done a separate channel because it's
we have a lot
we're
of
leaving this channel as is.
we have a lot of conversations about this stuff anyway, and then we're like, why don't we just talk about it on a podcast?
yeah. So we went
all in.
We
that's
went all
that's
in.
what happened. We filmed our first 2 videos. The audio, because we're like, okay, we can get away with what we have.
We have our lav mics.
The audio was not great, and then something happened. My audio wasn't on.
the microphone. We didn't turn your microphone
My
on for
mic-
half of it.
So we were like, oh my
Which
god.
we've done in videos. for
Right,
Trips
but
too.
I'm like, we can't, because podcast is all about audio, right? So we're like, we can't
If the
do
audio's
this.
not on point, you can't put it up.
We have to redo these. So then at the same time, we're like, why don't we just go all in and get what we want?
Our audio setup has always been a little bit Frankenstein too. Like our lav mics are 2 different brands, so that they don't line up. They're like daisy chained into like one input in our camera, so the stereo mix isn't always right. So this is just a much more way better setup for an actual podcast.
Yeah.
Like Steve said, we actually have a mixer. We have 3 mics. They're all the same brand.
That's the Apple one. Are you gonna do the YouTube one? It says it's an Apple link.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, I was just asking. That's all.
Yeah, because there's more than just YouTube, right?
I know. So then we went all in. We have an actual because we want to do it right. We're like, we don't want to just start because again, podcasts. If it's crappy audio, like you're just gonna lose people anyway. So almost 60, not quite, but feel like it some days.
Look like it.
So yeah, we got a mixer, we got our microphones, we got our headphones. Like we said, the podcast will be obviously on the podcast stuff, but if you want to watch the video of it, it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, it'll be everywhere. And Spotify does video podcast as well. I think Apple as well.
Yeah.
So if you want
it's
to watch
audio, it's video, it's both. Yeah, we'll have it. So it's a little different too. We actually have like this main camera, but then we have just using our cell phones right now. But it's like it's cut in between the 3 of us. It's a lot of fun.
Exactly. And
so I'm just sharing some links here in the chat for you guys.
Cool.
No, I mean guests are not out of the equation at all. I mean, we're like right now, like anything when you first start it, we're a little green. We're kind of like our first few might be a little clunkier, but I feel like we've already gotten to kind of a rhythm by the 4th one recording.
And really, one of the going back to the podcast, one of the reasons why we did it was kind of from our live streams, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like doing these live streams, we're kind of like talking in just like an open forum.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of like that. We're like, well, a podcast is sort of similar to that, right?
Yeah.
So that's sort of natural transition from our live streams to doing a podcast.
And like I said, we always have these conversations just generally socially, right? So it's like, again, like it's kind of like a whole broad thing. Like it's not going to be, I don't know, like I guess we can say like our, some of the first episodes we filmed is like, or recorded, I guess, not we filmed it, but it's recorded.
Yeah.
Do you want me to kind of give the general? Or do you want to say
That's fine, yeah.
So we did like
what are you doing?
We did like kind of like a discussion on like has the internet ruined music, right? We talk about like the progression of music and like as us growing up, how it went, whatever.
Like CDs to like our first MP3 players
to iPhones and streaming services and stuff. Yeah.
We did a whole. Thank you so much to everybody who subscribed.
Yes, thank you. Awesome. We really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, Mike, on the YouTube, it's going to be video. So if you want to watch on the YouTube,
and they're longer too. I think
they're like an hour.
They're like 45 minutes. We've been running about.
The 45. I think we have one that's over an hour.
Yeah, we kind of just
sticking
because it's a podcast, so it's obviously like a longer format. We're just kind of letting it run and just.
We wanted actually. It's funny because I think it was Mambo that said at one time. She said, if you didn't, I'm sorry.
Whatever you do, don't do a podcast.
No. But Mambo said one time that she puts our live streams on in the background and just listens while she's doing other stuff. So
and Ryan Harkness said the same thing.
Maybe
It's like Ryan said, I'm a Ryan saying I listen to you guys sometimes as almost like a live stream, almost like a podcast.
Yeah.
Like, we've talked about that.
At least if we do a podcast, it can be a little bit more less unhinged than our lives are.
Well, it's just a different, like I said, it's more of a, because obviously like a YouTube video, you're editing it, trying to keep it as tight and concise as possible and things like that. Whereas podcast is a lot of people listen to like on commutes,
Well,
you
like
know, or
our
whatever.
Ginger said, perfect
Exactly.
listen. And that's the thing. We just wanted something, whatever. And like, hopefully, you know, some of you are going to be able to relate to some of the things. Some of you, like young ones, like Chris, might be like, "There's no way people live like that."
Yeah.
The Stone Ages,
Stone
yeah.
Ages. But yeah, and that's the thing, cooking dinner and all that stuff. And that's kind of we wanted to have a conversation. And so, like, you know, and then from that one topic we talked about, then we did a whole podcast about the Blue Jays winning the
Talking
World
about
Series.
like the Blue Jays, sort of doing a little bit of the history of the Jays, and then
our experiences with all that, and then
I'm really excited for the one we haven't shot yet. It's coming up for April.
yeah,
That'll be really interesting. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
leave. But so
I'm
we
still dropping some teasers for things upcoming.
yeah, stuff that we haven't, but we've got lots of ideas and stuff like that. And again, if you guys have any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, you know, please always drop them in the chat here, drop them in the comments on the videos when they go live, the podcast, whatever.
Once you guys kind of listen to the first one and kind of see, like I said, the first few might be clunky because we're sort of like getting at the kinks and stuff.
Oh yeah,
but,
figuring out our format, all that stuff.
Yeah, just know like it's just gonna be like like I said, we literally have a list of like 50 ideas. So we have a lot.
Well, that's the thing. We think this is stuff where, you know, that interests us. It covers, and that's why we sort of said Gen X, obviously based on
our generation.
Yeah. But it's not a specific era, right? We're not just talking about 80s or 90s or even the 2000s. Like we kind of cover everything in between there. Even some of the 70s stuff potentially, like, you know.
Teasing, I should start as an angry troll to keep things consistent.
Oh man, another arc.
Be nice, be nice. We've lived through the troll era, Mike. We've all survived to come out the other side.
We've grown too much to go back.
That's right. It's exciting though. So before we get to the first episode comes out on Tuesday, March 5th at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
There is social media accounts that if you find them, that's cool. There's nothing on them yet. I'm hoping there's going to be something up by like Tuesday. Once we kind of have something up on them, we can like post them on the page and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm sure it's just Gen X. I'm sure you can find it.
Yeah. I made a TikTok, a Twitter X account, whatever you want to call it. TikTok.
I'm not that young, Kelly. I'm 27. I thought you were like 22, Chris. Well, I mean, you're still young. You're not even 30.
Oh, yeah. I would love to be 27.
I would kill to be 27 again.
Crossovers.
My knees would love to be 27 again.
Yeah.
Crossovers would be fun too. Trips, Blue Jays, vid to cross-pollinate with Blue Jays show kind of thing. Not this. Yeah?
Yeah, no, and that's
exactly.
There's stuff that can interconnect and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like I said, I think the biggest difference is, aside from like totally different content, but I think the biggest thing is that because it's a conversation we're all having with each other, you're gonna like hear more personal stories. We're kind of a little less like we're just more ourselves.
It's been fun shooting. It's a lot different. It feels more like doing a live stream.
Yeah, exactly.
It's it's definitely different than like doing a trips video. It's
Gen M podcast. Scott Messerschmidt.
Hey Scott, what's going on, man? Happy Saturday.
Oh, we should have pinned. I'm gonna pin this YouTube one.
Smart.
But yeah, I mean, like, it's just.
It could pop up on the screen.
No, it's just pinned in the chat. Some people join, they can just see it at the top.
Oh.
You know, you can do it on the. You have to do it through.
You can, but it's not going to be a clickable link.
Well, at least they can go look for it.
That's true. Yeah. Where did it go?
There it is.
Tell me
the
where
Spotify one.
No, the YouTube one.
Oh. YouTube one was there. It is.
I mean,
yeah, so that's kind of
pointless.
You can't do anything with it.
But it's pinned at the top of the chat, so if people join in, they'll be able to just click it.
Yeah, no, we're super excited about this. It's
yeah.
It's a little. I'm like nervous because, you know, I think it is because we are more just like open and stuff. So it's a little bit more like vulnerable, if that makes. And I'm not talking about like deep things, but like it's just more vulnerable, like because.
Well, no, we're just
talking about experiences.
Yeah, we're talking about like our experience with all this stuff. And
Mandy.
Hey, Mandy, what's going on? Happy Saturday.
Podcast 69, make it a good. Well, you know we will. You know we will. Chris leads Japan. Can I open my eyes yet?
No.
What's up, Paul?
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, so we should. I'm gonna try and put that poster back up just so that.
Yeah, you want to try and hang it up again?
Yeah.
We're gonna take 2 on this thing.
Yeah.
We need to get some.
Do we have more tiki tack?
Tiki talk.
Tiki
talk.
We have all the sticky stuff you want.
I love it.
Adhesive putty, as they call it.
I need more adhesive putty.
You guys ever use this stuff to hang posters up or anything? It's like the little. Instead of using tacks, it's like a little putty.
That was my go-to in college.
I've always found, even like I've used it before, it's
not permanent.
No.
It's okay. It's all right to be nervous, but the people here come again with the real not. Well, and we appreciate that. We know, like I said, we totally understand if some of you aren't going to be into the new content. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
No,
absolutely.
and that's exactly the thing. We know that
if people
in
are
terms
into
of
food stuff,
if you're here
yeah.
because you really enjoy food, that is awesome. But
yeah,
stay with the trips. The Gen X podcast stuff is probably not going to be your.
But like I
your
said,
cup
check
of
it
tea.
out. Maybe
Yeah,
you'll like
but-
the stories and stuff like that. And like I said, the youngins out there, like Chris, will be like, "There's no way people live like that."
People used to download ringtones.
People used to have
Pay for
cassette
ringtones?
players in their cars.
Yeah,
The
CD
good old
players.
days, yeah. Now it's. I think I've mentioned on a couple of our live streams. I'm looking at. I bought a new car, and like they don't even now. Like we were talking about, like CD players aren't even an option anymore.
No.
It's not. I don't even know if you can get one. Maybe you wanted to potentially buy one extra or something.
Like
but I
aftermarket or
think
Who
it's
would
something?
buy one? I don't think.
well,
you
there's not
can
even a
get
spot
one.
to put one anymore.
Don't be
No,
nervous.
Like everything's just like touch screens and stuff.
Yeah.
Don't be nervous. You'll do great if there's any consolation. There's no expectations from us non-trip society.
Well, thank
there
you.
go. Maybe you'll go big. Worst case, you just have us. Well, I mean, and honestly, that's not worst case. That's amazing if you guys.
No,
wanna
and
go
that's
over.
yeah.
why we wanted to sort of
We're
do
gonna
this
get out of the
announcement here. Yeah.
Arctic Ginger was right. A Walkman for Christmas was a huge deal.
Oh God, yeah. I remember getting that Walkman when I
Yeah.
was like 10.
Yeah.
And like it was one of those ones. It wasn't the Sony
the,
one.
The yellow ones?
Yeah, it wasn't the Sony one. It was the.
I had a Lloyd's one, a knockoff.
I had some of it, but
Yeah.
it had like the lock top.
Yeah.
That thing was awesome.
I know. I was like, I can get this thing wet, go surfing with it.
Bro, so many activity. I'm gonna try and put this poster back up again.
Yeah.
I think how Kelly just like completely leaves.
I know. I'm out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's try this again.
I need to get in here. I'm trying not to step on any of these cables. I can't even. You want to do that?
Yeah.
I can probably hold the wall better then. There you go. You push that. I'll just hold the wall because I can't really get a good.
Okay, so more
Yeah,
there's
there's
extra tack there.
there's one in each corner. Like I said, we're gonna have to put this thing up permanently. You guys are getting a nice axe shot of Eric and I.
Ooh. Okay, there we go. I think we're good.
So like we said before, I don't know if you guys actually saw this, but so we did a couple of members only streams where we were sitting in the basement and there was all walls behind us. So we're in that same space now. But what we did is we actually went to Home Depot, Eric and I, we bought 8x12 pieces of like home insulation. So that's what these walls are. We just bought these, and then we bought vinyl like
Stickers.
like vinyl wallpaper almost.
Yeah.
And that's what these walls are. Is they're all just vinyl, and then we've got our live stream sign for the old studio, which is actually right here where we used to shoot our live streams and stuff. It's right here.
Yeah.
So we're just kind of in the same basement, just to the side now.
And again, I know you guys were coming in hot with the comments, so I just want to say it again. Thank you to all of you who went over and subscribed
Yes,
before you
thank
even
you.
seen the content.
Yeah,
So
no,
we
we appreciate it so much, you guys. It's and like I said, we are really excited about doing this,
Yeah.
and we hope you guys dig it.
Yeah, I will say this. If you bring me on, say, in the 20, 30 plus range, I'll give you the full Mike story. That's the thing. Like, we have, like, the one thing, too, is, like, we're like, okay, if we're going to do a podcast, we don't want it to be something where we're, like, going to, quote unquote, run out of topics.
No.
There's literally no way we can ever run out of topics because we have so many ideas where it's very, like, niche, the topic that we may talk about, or it's very broad.
Yeah.
So, like, there's a lot of stuff. We're going to be talking about, like, stuff that was, like big events that happened in the, like, 90s era or 80s era, whatever, stuff like that. We're going to talk about, like, like, just everything.
Yeah, and the biggest thing is we're talking about stuff like basically from our experience. So like Kelly kind of mentioned that we talk about like the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
But it's our
But
experience.
we talk
living
about
through
we
that.
do a little bit of like we have some notes to talk about some of the history of the Jays and things like that.
Yeah.
But
Some-
it's
some
not.
facts.
It's us just chatting like this on camera. It's not.
Yeah.
We're not just kind of presenting us like it's
It's
not
not,
like
it's not like an essay of like the history of like
It's
the
Yeah.
us talking about remembering that time when that was such a big deal here,
Yeah,
and
and
like
it's-
how we
it's-
watched the games and who we'd watch them with. We got to stay up late.
yeah, it's
and this
all
and that.
unscripted is basically what I was
Yeah.
trying to get at.
Yeah.
Like it's not us reading a script about here's now the history of Friends.
You guys know
We'll
us.
have talking points to make sure
Yeah.
that we speak properly to whatever topic we're on, but a lot of it is just us
I can honestly
here
say
just talking.
we were not alive when JFK Jr.
No.
was pew-pewed. Okay? I can say that for real.
I
We look that
I
old.
forgot on YouTube to say pew pew.
Yeah, that's
may
right.
look that old, but we ain't that old.
I feel that old
Yeah.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
And now let's just we're very much on the cusp of Gen X and millennial, but there's so much millennial stuff out there. So
Yeah.
we're like, Gen X is the way to go.
Well, because we are
Yeah.
Gen X.
Yeah, we're in that weird Zennial category.
We're that,
Yeah.
like some of you guys are probably the same thing. They call those Zillennials.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
just too hard to spell, and
Yeah. That doesn't look good on a poster.
but that kind of.
Oh, thank you, Cat Matt in the chat. I think it'll be an awesome podcast.
No,
Thank
cheers,
you so
guys!
much.
Thank you so
Cheers.
much.
I remember being on the school ground finding out about Ottawa getting a hockey team. Ooh, see, it's like
Oh,
fun
wow,
stuff like that.
Yeah, the Senators back in 91 or 2.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. I remember
Yeah.
my buddy, my friend Tom, had his aunt and uncle lived in Ottawa. They gave him he got a Senator starter jacket.
Yeah.
I remember, like
and
when they first came out, he went to see a game. I remember he took a baseball glove with him to try and catch a puck.
And this is the thing too, is like it's actually been really fun. And we mentioned this in a few of the episodes. It's been really fun to sit down and talk about this stuff because, like, how often do you like it's sparking memories?
But that's
that
a
you
lot of
forget
it.
you
Son, you're like,
had.
oh, I forgot about this, or
Yeah,
you
so
start
it's
to
been
talk.
fun.
We even just talking about the Senators reminds me one of the very first hockey games I ever went to. I saw the Ottawa Senators, and I think they were playing Buffalo, but it was when they still played underneath the Lansdowne Stadium
Oh, wow.
before they had their arena at
Wow,
Napanee
yeah.
or in
Um,
Canada.
Hold on one second. I just don't want to miss these.
My
Guys,
sister and I went.
they're coming in hot. All right, then OJ Chase. Stay tuned, Mike. That was a very big thing that happened. In
Somebody
the 90s.
was super into that and may or may not
Someone
have
who likes
actually
true
rewatched it on YouTube and stuff.
So then there'll be like true crime elements. There'll be pop culture elements. There'll be music elements. There's everything.
It's basically going to evolve into Kelly's True Crime podcast.
That's right.
It's
Yeah.
not.
No, but that's
But that's the
we
thing
can
with
talk
that.
about this
we
stuff.
all have
and it's-
memories of it, like the chase.
Well, how
and
can
the-
you not?
That's
That
what I mean.
was such a big. thing. It
Oh
was
god,
crazy.
scripted podcasts with more than one person are such a weird listen. I don't think they really exist anymore, but guessing you can imagine how cringe, fake, unscripted. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're doing a podcast about a true crime case, then yeah, you have to have facts. You have to have like whatever.
Well, that's the
That's
sort of
different.
only kind of scripting we have is stuff like that to make like. Again, like when we talk about the Blue Jays, to make sure we have the right dates and players.
Yeah,
so
we
we
just had
have
some.
some notes and stuff like that, but it's all just.
When the Looney got introduced in the pin, the Toonie with the middle popping out. I'm really it's Chris and Dave are talking. I was the one person watching the OJ Chase that wanted them to go back to the NBA Finals games. Boom.
Oh, man. Actually, I agree with Mike for the first time in history, probably. I hated all the OJ coverage. I'm like, I want to watch regular TV.
Oh, it was
That
crazy.
sucked.
It was
It was
everywhere.
everywhere.
Love.
I know. I just want to
James.
watch like the regular TV shows.
I remember watching The Verdict. Our teacher rolled in a TV into our science class
If-
to watch The Verdict.
I'm so excited. Oh, that's awesome, Arctic Ginger. Hope you enjoy it.
Oh, that's we're super excited to finally get it out.
Because I feel like people who are in that generation, like obviously a lot of things we probably say are gonna be like, oh yeah, I remember that, or oh yeah, I remember this, or
Yeah.
whatever. So, if the glove don't fit, you must be Eric. Hey, Robert.
Robert, what's going on,
Robert,
my
how's it
man?
going?
Gen X, the generation being generally defined as people born from 1965 to 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nothing can top Killer breaking into the Jays parking lot story. That comes back.
that's right. We had a lot more detail on that one.
Unless she was briefly married to Joe Carter. I
Ah,
wish.
What
Well, that would
a
have been
story
creepy.
that would be. Well,
That would have been really creepy. 'cause I was
Joe Carter's canceled.
very much
no.
underage, but you know. Gabriel, hello.
Hey,
hey,
Gabriel, what's
thanks
going
for
on?
joining us.
OJ, the rise of the Kardashians with Robert Kardashian.
That's crazy, the connection, like how
Yeah.
from that massive trial came.
Yeah,
the
it's actually, I
Kardashian
remember
empire.
hearing about Kim Kardashian. It was like, oh, her dad.
Yeah, Robert
Must-
Kardashian. Yeah.
Mhm. I was born August 66. Oh, so you're like an early Gen Xer, Robert. And David's an early Gen Xer. That's the thing. Like I said, we're like millennial.
We're at the tail end of
we're
the Gen X.
mixy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we old, but it's okay. We have fun stories because now you youngins these days can't talk about how you used to have to like
With
record.
age comes experience.
They don't.
That's
They
right.
don't
And
get
you're
the,
gonna get to hear all of our stories.
They don't get the joy of having to record songs off the radio on their ghetto blaster. So
Their
We win.
boombox.
You can't
We
say
win.
that
Yeah,
word.
you can't say that
oh,
word.
I can't say that
Boombox.
word. I'm so sorry.
That's right. Their boombox.
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 I'm so sorry.
Maybe you have to go pee again.
Maybe
Oh,
I
I'm
feel
gonna
so
drink.
bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm just
Well, no, I just said
Oh, no, I'm just
I wasn't
teasing.
trying. I'm just trying to subtly
Okay,
say.
just keep moving on. I have 9 birthdays, but I'm 39. There you go.
See, it works.
Who else had a Walkman? I
I
had
had
a
a Walkman.
Walkman.
We were just talking about that. I like the yellow sport one, not a real Walkman.
Mhm.
It was a Lloyd's knockoff, but it was like yellow. It looked like the sport version of like the real Walkman. I loved it. It was very cool.
I had a blue Sony one.
Ooh, a real Sony one?
I don't know. I think it was.
Yeah, that's the real Walkman. Good for you.
Demonstrate the proper ways to clean cassette tape heads, pinch rollers, and caps.
Ah, the old pencil trick to rewind it when the tape unwound.
Ryan, the youngins never had a mixtape given it. Right? Look, again, it'll be funny for people who have no idea. Like, it's funny. One time I was talking to this person and they were very young. It sounds weird, but anyway. And we were talking about internet and they did not understand. They could not comprehend dial-up internet where you couldn't be on the phone at the same time you're on the internet.
It keeps it the phone line.
They were like, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah. For them, it's such a foreign idea
Right?
that the internet line into their house wasn't a dedicated thing.
It's so weird. It's funny.
Yeah.
Yes, Ryan, we are doing a podcast.
Yes, hence the poster that's still hanging for now.
Dial-up, that's right.
Yes.
So, like I said, when we talk about these things, like, it's obviously all stuff we forget about, but it's been fun to, like, remember all these things that
you forget, like, how far things were, how bad things were, like, in the beginning, right? Like, internet in the beginning wasn't, like, great.
Oh, me and my sister used to have the most epic fights ever because she would pick up the phone and it would hang it up. Yeah, like it would hang it up, and then my mom would yell, "Get off the internet!" It was like this whole thing.
Oh boy,
it was a big day when we got DSL. Yeah. Yeah, Ryan, it's probably a little out of your age bracket, hence the.
If you want to listen to some oldies talk about their back in the day experiences, feel free to join us. But everyone's welcome, for real.
Of course,
you're welcome to hop on and listen.
Internet wasn't great, but Oregon Trail and computer class was. I wonder if you will. Hopefully, we would love to have guests, I think, at some point in time. Like I said, we're still very green. We've only recorded 4 episodes. We're still kind of working out the flow and the kinks and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But we'd love to. We do want to have guests at some point.
Oh my God, I knew a guy that ran a BBS.
Oh God, I remember BBSs.
Yeah, they're like early websites, more or less.
Yeah, you had to call it an actual phone number to connect to them. And
yeah.
Stuff. I remember my dad losing his mind when he realized that there was a BBS for the public library and you could reserve books. And he thought it was the greatest thing in the world.
I could reserve a book from my computer.
Guys, don't talk too much about it.
I had a US Robotics 3200.
Remember VHS?
No, that was the modem.
Oh man,
3200
That's
baud
super
rate.
impressive. You remember that?
I remember it because I thought it was
3200. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
That's right. I know. I was thinking that we're getting.
Remember VHS? Yes, we had a beta too. Beta was.
We actually talked about that in one of our episodes.
Yeah, I never had a beta machine. We only had
I never had beta. I had VHS.
But I remember friends having it. It had the top loader one too. My buddies had betas.
And Scott had Wildcat Mustang BBS. Mine was a Pirate BBS. And also too, it's been a big learning curve figuring out. That's why it's taken so long, right? So to film episodes, and by the time we decided to scrap it, get the equipment, redo it, learn the equipment, get that tweaked, and then also how to upload the podcast. It's been a very big learning curve.
It's a lot different than just YouTube. Yeah. Now that we've got it, we'll find out on Tuesday when the first one goes live. But we think we got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. The podcast world is more RSS feed based.
Yeah.
So I would kind of figure out how that worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah. Fingers crossed.
Did you show them our mixer?
We asked a few people that we know that. Well, Paul, who we did collabs with,
Paul,
he has a
podcast,
so we asked him for a bit of advice. Paul, if you're watching, thank you.
Thank you, Paul. You're a big help.
Yeah, just because you can Google, but there's 800 things to read on Google, so it's
they're not all that straightforward. Yeah.
Yeah, we could definitely try and do a premiere on YouTube for one of them. That'd be really cool, so that we can chat during the podcast, the video. Yeah, so the thanks, Fighting Whales.
Thanks, Fighting Whales. Good to see you, man.
Sorry, let me start that out first. The podcast on the podcast streaming things is going to go up at 6 a.m. Like we said, hopefully maybe the commuters will want to listen to it. We have the YouTube up scheduled, but I think we might change the YouTube launch to maybe not as early. Who knows, right? We're kind of figuring out the timing of that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think we could definitely maybe do a live premiere one day.
Yeah, that probably work.
That'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Have we talked about where we're at with the podcast? What platforms?
Yeah, you just do
all of them. Even iHeartRadio.
I don't know. They're everywhere.
We're basically everywhere you guys listen to a podcast, you should be able to now find Gen X Unfiltered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be everywhere on iHeartRadio, YouTube
Google.
Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple. We're on every platform you guys listen to. We should be there. If we're not, let me know or let us know.
Again,
We'll figure out why we're not.
Are kind of crossing our fingers and learning as we go for the first one because we've done all the research and stuff. But again,
well, that's why if you go on, especially if you go to like the Spotify or something, you'll see there's a really short, like 12-second just trailer with just our logo with some music. We just did that just to make sure that it did what we thought it would, where it showed up and could be watched or played.
I keep eyeing the poster. I'm like, are you
good?
You gonna stay up?
Get some locals on your like we might have made all the one locals, but we definitely want like people as guests in the future.
No,
once we kind of get
about that, there's like some like local Ontario based retro channels and stuff where like, oh, maybe we'll reach out to these guys, reach out to them and see if they're interested in
Indy. Hello,
Indy, what's going
on? Bonus live watch alongs of 90s. Well, so there's lots of things like so one of the fun things we thought of is like, I don't know if you guys remember, but I'm like absolutely horrifiedly scared of the Wizard of Oz movies. I haven't watched them since I was a kid, right? So we were talking about it just casually. We're like, oh my gosh, I wonder if it's actually as terrifying because you were saying like, we were just talking about it in general.
Yeah, specifically, I was terrified of Return to Oz.
Yeah, it's awful. So we're like, oh, we should watch it again now and then do a podcast talking about it because maybe it's just like, really, this is it?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll sleep for a week.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, exactly.
So Wizard of Oz is terrifying, Mike. I have never.
It's all those monkeys and stuff. Yeah.
Reach out to larger media, become famous, and forget it, Mike. Ain't nobody larger is looking at us. No. We're little itty bitty babies in a very big pond.
I keep calling the big media outlets, but no one pays attention.
Right? They're like, what? Don't waste your time.
Blocked again.
Look, we're just happy if you guys tune in.
No, exactly. This is something we were excited to do. It's been a lot of fun shooting these things and or recording them.
Of course, David loved Wizard of Oz.
As a kid, I loved it. Wizard of Oz, Return to Oz was creepy.
Wizard of Oz I was fine with. Return to Oz,
those screaming heads and stuff.
The heads and like the
monkey wheels squeaking.
The squeaking wheels that they had on their hands.
Yeah.
Boy.
And Willy Wonka, we talked about.
We actually talked about Willy Wonka too. Yeah. I've actually never seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh man, I read
the book.
I saw two of them. I saw the Johnny Depp one and then the Gene Wilder one.
And is there another one out or did it?
I think it
was
just came out.
Timothy Chalamet,
the guy from Dune.
Yeah. I saw that's like a pre Willy Wonka type thing, I believe.
I used to get really scared of. I've watched Willy Wonka, like the original one, but I don't remember all of it. But I used to be really creeped out about the scene when they're like the grandparents were like obviously old and dying in the bed, and they're all in the bed.
Or it's like you see all the memes about is it Grandpa Joe?
Yeah.
You saw the memes about him, like
the mom.
Or no, but like how he's a lazy old, and then as soon as there's like a chance to get the little ticket, he's like,
no, but have you seen the one where it's the mom eating the chocolate, but it looks like she's deep throating it?
Oh, but that's Helena Bonham Carter.
Yeah, that's from the Johnny Depp.
Yeah, it's like how's this family have no money with those skills?
Mr. Rogers had an episode where he invited the actor who played the Wicked Witch to show kids that she's not as scared.
That's right. I saw that, and they've never aired it again, right? Or no, she was on Sesame Street or something like that, and they've never aired it again.
Did you actually terrify kids again?
Yeah, because she would play the Wicked Witch of the West.
Retro nostalgia irony is that it'll be a replay of the plot of Wayne's World plot, and the TV execs put you in a fake basement set. We're gonna talk about like some
Wayne's
movies,
World, great
like
movie
those
too.
movies.
I love Wayne's World.
There's gonna be some movies that like I haven't seen that I might watch, and then we can talk about it. Like just everything. And like I said,
there's lots of opportunities. I think.
Well, it was really cool talk about like bands and music, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
Or if like a new like Netflix documentary comes out.
Well, that's the thing too. Even like like we kind of missed the boat on it just on our timing, but like about the We Are the World recording.
Oh
I can't remember the name of what the documentary's called now. But like watch it and then discuss it and stuff. Yeah.
But also too, like when we post them on YouTube and stuff, like we always want feedback if you guys have ideas for like something you want us to talk about, like just like these videos here. We always we write them all down. We can't always get to every one of them, but we definitely write them down, and we've done lots of them. So we're always ideas, because we want to talk about what you guys want to listen to.
No, and and we're like I said, we're always looking for new ideas, new fun things. So we always have our ideas, but it's a collaborative process. So we're happy to
The movie, I used to have The Abyss recorded on beta.
Oh,
Oh,
gee,
I
I forgot
remember
about
The
the
Abyss.
Abyss, the one where they're
Yeah.
underwater.
That was a big deal back in the day. With like they were the first, one of the first to have like computer graphics.
Yeah, with
With
the water and
The water,
yeah.
the faces coming out of the water. And
Yeah,
stuff.
that's
you're
right.
Monica's legs do look like an extension of mine, which I'm okay with because that's why I'm glad the laptop's here to cover all.
It looks
this
like you're wearing
mess.
heels.
To cover this mess, I'll take Monica's legs.
Yeah, this table's kind of low.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're super excited. It's yeah, like I said, we've got, you guys can't see it now. We got like our mic stands here beside us. We got the microphones and headphones. And
So when we've been doing our lives, we've been like moving all this stuff, but we're like, we look profesh. We may not like come across as profesh, but we have the stuff. I think in the first episode, I was like, I feel like we're like imposter syndrome.
yeah, well, with the very, like Kelly said, the very first one, we used our lav mics that we used for like our trips videos and stuff, and it was like
Well, my mic wasn't on for half
of it. So we went back and was like, oh no, and then we got to. It's like, okay, this is going to be a constant issue. So we ended up getting
I got some cool white headphones.
That's right. Kelly had to be different.
So you had to be special.
Of course.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but we actually ended up getting a. Whoop,
Whoa.
What's going on there?
yeah.
Oh,
We actually ended up getting like a little mixing board here and stuff like that.
yeah.
So yeah, we went all, you know, we were like, if we're gonna do this, we want to do it right.
Especially because the audio is dialed in for a podcast.
Yeah, if people are listening to it on headphones or in their car or something like that, you want it to sound nice. So
Yeah, exactly. And like all like the audio has to be like the levels are even.
yeah, so
You
that
can
was
hear-
why it took us quite a, you know,
It was a
There
process
was a lot
to
of
get it all right. Yeah.
redoing and sort of figuring out what we needed to get to where we wanted to sound good and stuff like that. Because yeah, we wanted to come out of the gates like looking good, sounding as good as we
Maybe
can.
do the members live Tuesday so we can react. Maybe that's a good idea. That'd
Yeah,
be cool
that could
too.
work.
Yeah,
Working at Blockbuster Video paid my Eric worked at a video store back in the day
I
too.
worked at Rogers Video for a
who
while
worked
back
at
in the day.
Blockbuster?
Arctic Ginger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, video store. It was a great job. It was easy, super easy.
Just like
Got to
in,
watch a lot of movies.
Clerks.
Yeah, exactly.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory 1964 is definitely a bit scary. Wizard of Oz 1939 I couldn't even watch. Oh, I agree, Indy. It's terrifying. Would you all eat refried beans? I hate beans, so no.
No.
I'm not a bean fan.
Yeah, that's
For
what
24 hours? Oof.
Yeah.
24 hours too. I didn't see that part. That's
That's a
a
long
long time.
Oh, you still have your Blockbuster card? That's awesome.
That's hilarious.
I feel
That's
like
amazing.
Eric would still have his Blockbuster
I
card.
think I just threw mine out.
Really? I knew it.
I have
knew
a
it.
big stack of old cards with like even my old fake ID and stuff like that.
Oh
I
my
think
God.
I think there might be a Blockbuster card in there
Steve, do you
too.
want to
Awesome.
repost that link?
Oh yeah, sure.
I mean, you can send, or you just send it directly to whatever. Either way, but
Yeah, sorry, someone just asked if there's a Spotify link. So let me
I also have the same wallet since high school. Do you have a George? What is it called? George Costanza wallet? Eric does.
Oh yeah.
Actually, you know what was bad?
Mine's not as bad. I used to have like everything in my wallet. It was like this thick and like
You
you-
keep change in it, so it'd be like.
oh yeah, when I changed it, it was awful. Ruined so many pants pockets with that thing.
I mean, you still have a pretty bulky wallet.
No, make me feel awkward.
Hollywood Video. I know my card number. I never had a card. Ooh, I remember growing up near the Danforth in Toronto as a child and having to choose between the Rogers Video and Blockbuster Video with my dad. I worked at Rogers too in Vancouver.
Oh,
though.
nice.
Oh, very cool.
Can you just maybe send that link to me?
Yeah, I'll send it directly to us on Instagram.
Yeah. For anybody who wants to check out the YouTube, it's pinned at the top. It's the direct linkity link. And bonus for now, since you guys are early subs,
What's
you
bonus?
got no commercials.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying bonus for them. They don't have to worry about commercials.
I'm not gonna argue with you on this one.
Let's have this conversation off.
Yeah.
Okay. I got it. Thanks for clicking. Oh, thanks, Mike. Have a good rest.
Yes,
Take it
take
easy,
care.
Mike.
Enjoy your time overseas and gallivanting around Europe. We're jealous, man. Very
Yeah.
jealous.
Friends Pub in Toronto is actually next door to a VHS DVD rental place that does retro movie screening in the back. Oh, that's cool.
That's
That's
very
so
cool.
cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I miss having DVDs
It's a weird
and stuff
thing,
like
right?
that. Like it's weird, and we kind of have this conversation in one of our videos
Yeah, the whole
or
experience of
podcasts about,
going and renting a movie, right?
or even like
versus
with
now.
music now and stuff like that.
Yeah.
How you have all this music, but you don't really own any of it anymore.
Oh yeah, I'll show them some pictures after, Mike. He's sending some pictures from Switzerland.
Oh, I saw your message there, but I didn't even open it. But yeah, we'll take a look, man. Shed some
Ultimate
photos.
place
It's cool to
for
see. We live vicariously through you.
DVDs and video in Toronto is Babler Radio. Ooh, yes, I've heard of
That's
it.
still there, Babe Blue Radio, yeah.
Oh, enjoy your zesty chicken souvlaki, Indy.
Oh,
Sandy,
enjoy it. Thanks for hanging out with us. We
Yes,
appreciate
thank
it. Have a
you.
good night. And enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You have to do a UK Scotland podcast episode.
Oh, actually, that was for the trips video. There's a Scottish restaurant that just opened up. We saw
Yeah, I want to
in
go to
Hamilton.
it. And they have like actual, apparently.
Yeah,
Scottish
we were like,
meals.
oh, it'd be fun to do, and then we can get your take, David,
If it's authentic.
if it's authentic or not.
There's only one Babler Radio, the right sound for the right,
Right price.
Yeah.
That's right. And they have no competition anymore. Bad boy. Nobody's getting their money back.
We'll have to see if they do it. Like David just did a video on a Scottish breakfast that was really good.
Ooh,
So we'll have to see
can't be a good breakfast.
how theirs compares. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I screwed up. I didn't get any cinnamon buns for this weekend.
Oh my God.
I don't know what you're doing with your life.
I know that's my go-to. Usually I'll pick up some cinnamon buns over the weekend, and I'll have them so Sunday morning I can have a nice big cup of coffee and a couple cinnamon buns and just chill.
I don't know how you're not 700 pounds.
I'm only 600 pounds.
Jelly.
Maybe he is, but he like pins.
That's right.
He
I'm wearing
pins things.
Spanx.
Thanks.
Those Spanx, they're working.
They
Are
are
you wearing Spanx or Skims?
Skims. Is it
Can
the?
you wear both?
Is that the?
Kim
Kim
Kardashian.
Kardashian
Apparently,
brand?
they're very good. Just saying.
I'm guessing they're not cheap.
No, but I mean, they're no more than Spanx. I mean, all that stuff's not cheap because it's like,
Yeah. Like David said, I had to do a review on my local Canadian place. Yeah. Oh, there's a local Canadian
yeah.
place. Yeah.
I'd be really curious to see what they serve there, aside from like maple syrup, obviously.
I was gonna say I'm gonna guess poutine's on the menu.
Poutine, maple syrup.
Yeah.
What else is Canadian?
Some tortilla.
Beaver tail, some tortilla.
Beaver tails. Yeah.
There's only one Babler Radio, the right sound for the right price. Everyone knows that song, yeah. The
those
radio
like,
jingle.
It's been around forever. Yeah.
they're actually called Skanks from. It's not Timu, it's Temu. Learned that from the Super Bowl.
Dave was 309 at his heaviest.
But David's
You're
also
also
David's like
David's
7
also
feet
7 feet
tall,
tall,
so it's
yeah.
like he probably wore it well. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, this is cool, guys. We really appreciate you all hanging out. There's 21 of you guys here hanging out again on a Saturday evening.
A random live stream.
Yeah, no, it's nice to chat with everybody again. It's been like the Friday lives have been obviously we haven't done them since Christmas,
Yeah.
but you know, it's nice to chat with you guys.
And I know again it's a Saturday, so lots of you were able to pop in and listen. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
To chat with some of you guys we haven't chatted with in a while. And if you watch the Monday streams, thank you for watching.
Yeah, it's definitely guys. Yeah,
Yeah.
We're super excited about all this.
The Gen Z unfiltered. I mean, we don't have anything on there yet, so maybe that's why we're not going to be super searchable. I don't know.
Yeah, it should.
It should be on Spotify.
It's
We
Oh,
sent
okay.
a screenshot. Is this the first live since? Not the first.
Our members live every Monday still.
Yeah.
yeah. We've gone live. We go
Yeah.
live every week. Every Monday we're live on our, but it's the members only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at. Yeah, I'll take a look later, Neil. But
It's quick. Sorry.
It's quick. I just pick up here.
yeah, so it's just Gen X Unfiltered. For like each one separately. It's shit. I know if I search it, I found it because originally I had accidentally created as all one word, and I was like, why can't I find this anywhere? It's like, oh, because it's not typed in right. So
Ooh, we're giving David a break from his work.
there you go, David. Enjoy it. What were you up to today? Were you any of that video
Saturday.
recording anything fun?
1 rugby match and 3 football matches.
Oh wow. I like rugby. I don't watch it enough, but it's fun to watch. I really liked. I know it's probably people probably hate it, but I liked it. Was it the rugby the sevens during the Olympics?
I enjoyed it because it's quick.
Well, it was just shorter and stuff. But it's
Yeah.
fun though. Yeah, it's a tough sport though. I have friends that played rugby in high school and stuff like that, and they still play it now. Like to this day, I'm like, whoa, it's a tough sport.
It's I got into it at the Olympics because it was very quick. Wasn't it only like 30 minutes? Like the games weren't that long.
No, they were short. It was like 15, 20 minutes. It was
Oh, it
something,
was
yeah.
even longer, yeah. Or
It
shorter.
was 15-minute halves maybe or something like that.
Yeah, but it was
7 minute,
so
maybe
quick.
7 minute quarters or something like that.
Oh, thank you, Junk Food Junction.
Cheers, brother Neil. We appreciate that. Yeah. I sent you a link in on Instagram to the Spotify. And like I said, there is like a little trailer we put up. It's literally just our logo kind of raising up with some music. That was just more of we wanted to make sure that
a lot of the
stuff would actually show up on the platforms.
And a lot of them, like, you had to do something to get approved.
Well, there's a it's not like YouTube. Yeah, the weirdest thing for the YouTube approval, I had to send a video of my face.
Creepy.
Yeah, it's like this. They send you a link to this thing, and you had to do like a face scan, and that's the only way you had to do that to get your approval for YouTube to be on Google.
Oh.
Google Podcasts and stuff. Yeah, I was like, that's weird. Because I know at least when we made the Trips channel, that was definitely not. But even when I did the actual YouTube channel for Janice Unfiltered, it was just make a Gmail account and you're good.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the podcast, they wanted a facial recognition. Like, well, that's
maybe because it's I don't know, whatever. Who knows why?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's obviously a way they're trying to limit who's who's going to make a podcast.
Reduce like bots, maybe.
That's my guess. Yeah, something like that. But then it's weird that they don't for YouTube. I don't know. Yeah, no, but it's definitely there's some sort of security check or whatever.
Thank you, Junk Food Junction.
Well,
Oh, cheers, man. We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
So 6 a.m. on Tuesday, it'll launch everywhere. Right now, it's going to go up on YouTube at 6 a.m. as well.
Yeah.
So it'll be available for everyone's morning commutes and get ready for their workday, all that stuff.
Yeah, we thought that was a good
Just
time
as
to have it up there. Yeah.
A little BTS, that first episode, I think we literally either recorded, dress rehearsal, practice 4 times.
Yeah.
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 Because originally, that's right. I forgot. The very first thing we did was just a test to make sure we could actually
an audio test.
We record everything with different angles and stuff like that, and then
the rest were all one and doneers. But that first one, we it went through
because we did the test run on it just to make sure that we make sure we could bring everything into Final Cut and edit it together.
Yeah.
Then we did it again. It's like a real one.
The audio didn't work.
Kelly's mic was off for half of it.
Yeah.
And then we did it again when we got her set up with microphones and everything like that.
Oh, no, we don't yet. We won't be first. We just thought Eastern time at 6 a.m. because it's kind of like before everybody's morning commute. And I figure most people listen to podcasts in the car or like.
Well, that's what we kind of try to think when I listen to podcasts is either when I was driving to work or when I'm at work now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I said, they're averaging 45 minutes to an hour. I know they're lengthy. Some will be shorter, some will be longer.
Yeah, but then again, I mean, I listen to some podcasts where they're like 3 hours. Like,
yeah.
And it's a weird format because it's more.
We're also
like,
getting into the groove of like right now we just kind of like word diarrhea, right? Because you're just kind of like it's new, we're just talking, blah blah.
Yeah, we'll get better at being more concise,
And if sometimes like we just don't, it's just. How we are.
No, and that's the beauty of the pod. I don't think we need to worry about the length. Like if it's 20 minutes, cool. Yeah. If it's 2 hours, cool. Like
exactly, as long as it's a good episode.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's just what are we talking about? That's but we're excited to do it. It's nice to finally tell you guys what we've been up to because obviously you saw the change in like location and set at least and.
I had to do a podcast in grade 12 and I did it about 0. Hey, look, that's the best thing about a podcast. You can literally do it about anything. And there's somebody out there who will be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad somebody's talking about
How cool that it was a school project to do a podcast.
I'm thinking
now.
I was
thinking back when I was in school, I'm like, that would have been amazing.
Well, I'm sure now, like I know when I took my communication technology was a class that really kind of got me into video and all that stuff.
Yeah.
100% that would probably be like a thing now.
I know somebody who's doing that in school and they
that was the class for me that really kind of was like, oh, I really like doing video stuff. That was
podcast I started with a friend of mine. I made a teaser skit to promote first episode, which ended up going kind of viral. So first episode went to #1. Oh, that's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's insane.
I remember you talking about the podcast.
Yeah, that's awesome. But you guys, I think we're probably going to wrap it up for today. A couple of us have some stuff we need to get done. Always, I feel like.
Yeah, it's a weird Saturday evening.
We actually have to film some more stuff and just.
That's right. We got some more stuff. We got a couple of trips videos done. Now we got to do Gen X.
Because we kind of last week we weren't able to film, so we kind of have to like.
A little bit of catch up this week.
Just very, 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 very quickly and briefly, we thank you guys so much for being supportive. We thank you for already subbing and liking and doing all that kind of stuff. We really appreciate it, especially since we don't even have the content out yet. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Check it out, listen to it, see what you think. Like I said in the comments, give any kind of feedback or suggestion, whatever. We're always here. We always like to read the.
Yeah. We're always open to constructive criticism, thoughts, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have no, we are learning every day.
Yeah, exactly.
So any thoughts, suggestions, topics,
So we
are always happy to hear them.
We hope you guys will join us on that journey continue joining us on this journey.
Yep.
And yeah, we just really appreciate all the support. It's amazing. It's very humbling, and
we appreciate it.
Oh,
It's
it means
really
the world to us.
Yeah.
And we're super excited to launch this podcast, and we really hope you guys dig it. And let us know what you think.
yeah, but we will be back live on Monday for our members only stream.
That's right. We'll see you then.
That's right, 7 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
Thank you, David, for being the mod in here.
Thanks, David.
Cheers, David.
Appreciate it. And thank you. And it was great to talk to all you guys who we haven't talked to in a while.
Yeah.
Hopefully we can do some more
Good.
spontaneous lives. We'll see what our schedules.
Yeah, definitely.
But with that being said, thank you again so much for the support. Big hearts out to you guys. We hope you have an awesome weekend. Stay safe, stay healthy. And of course, guys,
Don't forget.
You're awesome.
You're awesome. Bye, guys. We'll see you soon.